Welcome back, everybody. This is your Lord and Saint Bepis. Now, when we last left off, we were just declaring war against the Kyrgyz Khanate. Humiliation war, if I remember correctly. Yes, I do. And if I also remember correctly, yes, he is the Gurkhan. He's also 14. Now, I did a little bit of research. I remember complaining a bunch of times how we are in a chaotic succession, even though everybody on our council loves us. Well, I found out, because of the weather we're in, the Zoods, all of the Zoods apparently caused chaotic succession. So hopefully, we can survive for 4 more years, but I'm not banking on it. Anyway, why don't we actually get ourselves a new wife? Stats aren't good, but she's virtuous. Potential ally over here. Well, he's old, that won't matter. Let's see here. What about... I want to get someone from at least a decent family. Well, alliance itself won't matter because we're gonna end up dead soon. Let's go with this woman, Essen. Gregarious, brave, calm. Fairly mediocre stats, but yeah. I'm not intending on having more kids, but I'm mostly getting a new wife for the stat buffs, and there's occasionally a couple things that can help you with a little bit of longevity. In fact, I think there's a thing in one of here that can give you extra health. Or was I mistaken? I appear to be mistaken. Unfortunate. I do know... Oh, I'm thinking of another playthrough I had where I had, an item that gave me more health. Is there something in here that can give us health? No. No. Ooh, finest horses. Ooh, that sounds good. We're upgrading the mound. Yeah, upgrade the mound. Alright. And we have more space in our domain for 2 more provinces. Unfortunately, there's not many good provinces around us to grab. Looks like. Yeah. Unfortunate, but expected. We are in the steppes after all. I'll settle for good enough. We might take over these 2 provinces here. De jure duchies don't really matter with us. Oh, we could get this back from one of my vassals. I don't know. Maybe if his kids decide to be uppity one day, we'll take it back from them. And we're married again. She's immediately obedient. Thanks. Loyalty and respect. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't know that gave 25. But I suppose it makes sense. Alright. We got, last I checked, we have 7,000 troops. And the Khan over here has only about 3,000. He finished one of his wars. He's losing another one. He's losing this independence war. So, free battle. Nah, we didn't lose many. Probably gonna lose most of our horde from sieging. It's unfortunate, but it's bound to happen. I want to get into a battle with him, but he's not appearing anywhere. I'm just going to beeline it up to his capital, see if that'll help. Greetings, my implacable liege. I'm writing to discuss with you about that favor I once owed you. Most reasonable people will agree that my past actions have sufficiently satisfied my obligation. As such, I feel I no longer owe you a boon. She makes a convincing argument. Or are you serious? No way. Well, I am just, so... yeah. Convincing argument. I wasn't going to do much with that favor on her anyway. Ooh, she's grievously wounded. My son is a bit of an ass. How's our grandson doing? I'm teaching him, I believe. Let's pin him. Yeah. Ambitious? Yeah. I like ambitious. It's a good trait. Ooh. He's got a couple guys showing up here. Not many. Just 5, but he's standing on top of that. Don't even know if this will count for a battle. Pfft, doesn't even count. Oh, we got 8 prestige and didn't lose a man, so... I'm calling that a victory. Lines expired. Oh yeah, that guy whose daughter I just married. I'm not surprised. That is an actual army. Let's cut him off in the taiga. We captured a Cortair. Awesome. And let's get some cash. Fund the war. Ooh, more tributaries? Potentially. Maybe. This guy. Yeah, let's demand his tribute. Let's see, the Dagon Mongols. Meh, why not? Demand tribute. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's this one over there. I don't care about you. Then there's this Duchess down over here. She might accept. Might not, though. Probably not. Maybe we'll go down there and raid her. And the Altan Mongols. Probably not. He's bold and greedy. Yeah. Well, whatever. And 1 tributary. Another tributary. What's this? Greetings, my implacable liege, wolf of the Karates. I would swear myself your sister, the blood of your blood. Through hailstorm, through dark of night, always my brother, I will ride to your defense and never desert you. Will you spill your blood and swear the same? That is good. Oh yeah, that's my spy master and my son's wife. Yeah, why not? Conchaka slices into the meat of her hand, saying, when we become Anda, our lives become one. Brother, I pledge to love you forever and guard you well. Okay. There's another context to that I don't think is very appropriate. I swear the same oath, inflicting the wound, and bind my blood with my new sister's. Our pact sealed, we trade fine gifts, eat well, and share a single fur for the night's slumber. We dream of the battles to come. I trust in my sister's noble heart. I gain caring blood brother. Okay. Not gonna last forever. And we're allied now. War declared on tributary. This guy. By him. Oh, it's my tributaries fighting each other. And I'm getting raided, because of course I am. If he's gonna go after my capital, I am going to be pissed. Successor to the Panther, Karakorum. I'm assuming we will need, yep, a new successor. Let's ride back here and kick this guy's ass. Okay, we got the army movement speed. Might as well get the warhorse grooming now as well. You bastard. He raided one of my settlements, and I lost 100 herd. Strategical impasse. I'm sitting around the map table with Chieftain Bondochar, Monk Hag, and Toggly discussing our strategy for the ongoing war. Bondochar Monk That is an awful name. I feel bad for you. Eagerly points out all of the prime targets we should immediately send raiding parties to pillage, while Toggly sits back and patiently advocates for us to secure critical locations and wait for the enemy to come to us instead. Now, if I remember correctly, improved pillaging, yes, lowers our advantage by 5. And improved defense gives us defender advantage by 5. Siege phase time down is helpful, but I'm gonna rather go improve defense for myself. Yeah, we caught him. What an ass raiding us when we're in the middle of the major war. Of course it's this guy. You know, I'm just gonna take over this guy when we're done with the war, maybe. If we live long enough, because we also gotta secure our position as... I guess, High King? I think that would be the title if we get a king rank. We need more knights. That's unfortunate. Let's see here. Says we got a successor. Okay. Awesome. Let's get going. My hooks. We can create the Gobi Alti. I don't care. Creeping suspicion. There's something odd about my friend Toggly, but I cannot put my finger on it. Perhaps it is just my imagination running amok. Nevertheless, that ominous feeling is keeping me up at night. My dependable friend Saint must investigate. Okay. It's a 100% chance to succeed. Let's do it. He's a sexual deviant! Oh no! Anyway, I don't care. And my hook on my concubine expired. Another siege going. Let's get this next one. Lost tax shipment. Ugh, that's gotta be bad. Siberian permafrost. Ooh. That's gotta suck. Migration displaces tributary. That sucks. Soldiers of lesser fortune, enduring hardships. Enduring hardships is better for now. Yeah, prepared conscription. That's a lot better than it used to be, I'll tell you that. Must have buffed it. Alright, let's go to his capital. That is our war target, I believe. We're losing war score for not holding it. Alright, let's take his capital. Yep. We got a bunch of prisoners that we can ransom too. Awesome. Ransom for those guys. Thank you. There's another one over there, yep. We can demand more tributaries as well. I guess the Altan Mongols decided they might decide to be part of our guys. Alright, demand them as tributary. Sell him off. 99%. All the way over there. Demand tribute. This guy. Still no, I don't care that much. And... they look almost the same. This guy's over here. Yeah, sure. Demand tribute. Altan Mongols said no. Or that guy said yes. The other guy said yes. Alright. Let's walk all the way back down here. Kit Toy. What lands does this guy personally own? Because we should be focusing on those. One random province on the other side of the map. Okay. He's probably fighting over there the most. We can demand subjugation from them. They are ally. They are ally. Alright. Oghul Bepis, our grandson. And Tyann, my other grandson. Armory break-in. Shit, those accursed children. My grandson Oghul and his compatriot Tyann were caught red-handed having snuck into the armory. Don't they know that weapons are dangerous? Oghul was apprehended by a servant after he knocked over a suit of armor while looking for a bandage for Tyann, who had hurt himself. It seems Oghul is fond of rash and uninformed plans. I really dislike impatient. It shows up way too much. It seems like every character I get eventually has it. Honest, arbitrary. Arbitrary's good, but it's sinful. Arbitrary. Boost up his intrigue even more. Unfortunate that we're gonna have so many sinful characters, but what are you gonna do? We can improve. There's something in here I wanted to build. Yes, it was in here. Can we construct it? Finest horses. Fairly cheap. Extra move speed and damage for what it is. And the mound can be upgraded. Double my herd bonus income. Every year you have 1% of your level of devotion to gain 5% of your herd limit. This is... This is worded very poorly. We'll take it, see what it does. I'm assuming it gives me 5% of my herd limit for 1% of my level of devotion. We'll see. Where's the next county to take over? We'll siege our way over there. A prisoner died. Oh well. This war is going on for too long. 2 years. Somehow we're still alive. Another faction. We stole more people. Let's keep going west. Ransom the prisoners. And we caught him, wow. More fame. Siege of Tolfaria. We'll go here next. 94, we won. The Gurkhan has been humiliated. And now we just gotta wait. For them to accept our proposal. Greetings, High Chieftain, Saint of the Curates. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I must comply with your demands. I've humiliated him. He lost high dominance, goes back down to limited dominance. He pays me 5,400 herd. He spends 350 prestige. I gain 300 legitimacy and 350 prestige. I maxed out my legitimacy. Awesome! 30% herd gain. Extra renown, tributary, and popular opinion. Awesome. Some of his obedient vassals will forsake their obedience. Let's disband our troops, it'll be faster. Indulge in drink, dominate Otokun. We're very old. Should probably take advantage of it. But I don't want to be in a war and having a succession crisis. Modest gemstone we got. Prestige and 1 learning. If we destroy it, 25 in cash. Just do it. And we're making a ton of money from that new herd we got. Awesome. The Gurkhan has been humiliated. Ooh, more cash. Ooh, she was a pretty thing. Start a legend. Custodian of the Tengri holy site. Oh, Karakoram is a Tengri holy site. Awesome. If we want to reform the faith, we have to go to here, and then down to here. To these Muslims. Alright, let's dominate Otokun. We can probably put our men there. Yeah. Hold on, I saw something in the decisions menu. Oh yeah, that was that. Call for an assembly. Ooh, yes. Call for an assembly in his Karakoram. The ritual of the land. Oghul seeks to the sky, chanting verses, detailing how... I'm gonna actually... Hold on. I'm gonna notify when I'm ready. Okay. Oghul seeks to the sky, chanting verses, detailing her devotion to Yashul Han. Let us now remember how those that came before us took good care of this land, she says, inviting others to share advice. What did our grandfathers learn about the newborn lamb? What did our great aunts say about the soil? Help us remember. Fertility assembly for 5 years. Base value and more growth. Good. Let's dominate. Hold on. Let me raise the army first. Oh, my Yurchi died. We don't really have a good one. At all. We just got Guido. Ugh. We'll not do that for now. Search for wet nurse. We don't need a wet nurse. Let's get the army built up. 8,000 troops. No, not disband. Dominate. We're starting a war just with them. Alright, this'll be easy. Zephyr's eye. As of late, I've noticed that Zephyr has seemed quite stressed. His usual precision has been lacking. One of his eyes closes with it more than usual. Suspecting the worst, I wave my hand in the front of the defunct eye, and he doesn't even flinch. He looks to be deflated, explaining his recent troubles. An injury can fester if not treated. But how will I find the cure? I'm not very bright. I need 3 more learning. Can I swap my wife to that temporarily? It won't let me. Unfortunate. I gained weak ego. Aw, nature will take its toll. Keeper of horses died. We need a new one. Let's put my son as the keeper of horses. We don't need the warhorse grooming right now. They only got the 2 provinces, so this should be easy. Yeah. Let me see, hold on. I want to see, are we... Yes, we are. We're in the running for Gurkhan now. The Kyrgyz Khanate is completely out of the running now. It's me, Oghuz, this oak, and then this oak who's... This is this guy all the way here. Yeah, I can see it. Alright. Let's siege down this province. And not even close. Demand. Oh, he becomes my tributary. He gets a truce to me, he becomes obedient. And I gain his title. Yeah! Let's disband the troops. So be it. We now have a... Oh, we're just a Khan now. We are Khan Saint the Hawk. Look at our herd capacity. It's doubled. It is doubled. 37,000 total herd capacity. The O2 Kenny Court. Oh boy. As Khan, you have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to regularly hold court, solving the disputes of the realm, and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. Togli is looking sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there is also some surprise in his eyes. Yeah, he probably didn't think I would live this long. He starts to unfold a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of House Beppis. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is by how you adorn and care for your royal court. I have taken the liberty to have this made as a gift to mark the beginning of your royal tenure. Let them see their new Khan. Ooh! Look at our little thing. Book. Tales of the Yaghu Bilge. Not very good, but it's better than nothing. Ooh. This is someone else's dynasty banner. Let's destroy it. There's no sense in us having it. Over here, let's put the Beppis house banner. And then over here, closer to the front. I hate it when they zoom in and out. Put the dynasty banner. Court Grandeur. We need to be at least level 3. So let's bump up this stuff. Let's get decent food. I think that'll help. Feast and stress loss. That's prestige. The prestige is definitely more important. For us, at least. Rank 33rd in the world. We're not going to try and keep going grander and grander. There's no point. Nomadic court. No point yet, at least. Everybody who stays here will get more prowess, it looks like. Alright, now let's try and nab up some of these guys. Ooh, he's a conqueror. I think he inherited that from his father. Yeah. He's not doing so hot, though. Can I... Is there no demand... I can demand as tributaries, but that's not the same as offering vassalage. Alright. High Chief of the Mongols, here. Yep, vassalage. Expand my personal realm more. Pay ransom, of course. And then we got this guy. Yes. He's now my vassal. We can take that for him. Vassalize who now? Yeah, I'll offer him vassalage. Excellent. Now, grant him that vassal. There we go. There's this herder over here. Demand his land. Nah, we'll leave him be. What else is part of my land? This realm here. Jeez, he owns quite a bit of land. This guy over here, my granddaughter, owns this land here. Alright. Oh, that's just pasture land. Yeah, we'll demand that land. I am ambitious, so I think giving this land away will give me stress. Yes, it will. We'll hold on to that land for now, then. Get us back control. Yes. And... Hunnic Heritage. Modifiers? Ooh, the herd gain is nice. But I don't want to start... I don't want to start it just yet. Okay. My son, Korchi, and this woman, Darima, are now married. It's under-equipped. I'm enjoying a rare, quiet moment between councils when Ilka Sangan pulls me aside. My liege, she begins carefully. As your Baghatter, or I'm just going to call them knights, as your knight, it's my holy duty to fight your battles, but... He looks doubtful for a moment, then makes a weak but exasperated gesture with this scabbard. How am I supposed to do my job with this whole thing? Surely quality is everywhere when it comes to protecting the Khan's life. Drop a lot of cash and get him a good weapon. He's a treacherous villain. I don't want to piss him off too much. I'll drop the cash. We can hold court and indulge in drink. Let's upgrade. Let's upgrade the golden fleeces. More cash. And you know what? We haven't done this in a... Oh, actually, we can get more men-at-arms. Let's get heavy horse archers. Ooh! Let's get some of those. Those look good. Let's station them there. We don't have a lot of cash for them. Let's refill our horde. I'm willing to spend that. We have a ton of horde right now. Let's raise as raiders. And let's go raiding. Do our usual shtick. We'll go down here and raid these guys for cash. 1,023 capacity. And let's go down here now. They don't have much. Let's just bypass it entirely. Oh boy. Is this like the 4th time we've had winter? No grass can be seen under the layers of snow. White as the moon, death has come to take our animals. However, with lower chances to survive, people are a lot more susceptible to swear their obedience. Lose more herd and control. Get us back control in the capital first. That's major priority. That's where everything is. Prepared conscription. Save us some money. It's just going good. More money. This guy's almost got enough to afford the ransom. Demand herd. Yes, please. We will need it. Another 100. It was just starting to get good for us. Oh, this tributary is deciding to break away. I do not care. He's way too far away for me to care. let's get back to raiding. Oh, Zephyr, last flight. Zephyr has flown by my side for many years, and the passage of time has not spared him. With his health failing, I know that he will not be with me much longer. I remove from the hood from his eyes and release him into the sky. He soars high and then higher still, but I know he won't return. I will miss you, Zephyr. We get his feather. Yeah, this event is for other pets. I don't know why that's still included here. Oh boy, we're raiding fast. We were there for less than, like, a second. Let's upgrade the mound. Fire and Blood, we've seen this before. Let me check. Karkorum, does it have the modifier? No, steal every ewe and mare. Really not much to steal here. But we'll steal everything that isn't nailed down. That's a kingdom there. They don't make much money over here out in the steppes. Now, imagine if I was bordering France, how much money I'd be making. How is France? Hold on, let me check. How is France? Yeah, that about looks right for how this... Normandy exists. Well then. I see England is losing to the Scottish. Italy is Italy and Italy. Okay, I guess. The Byzantines, or the Eastern Roman Empire, are blobbing. Abbasids are still strong. Oh. It appears my game has frozen. Well, the recording crashed, so I'm just gonna end this there. We'll pick this up on Thursday.